showcasing local talent, professionals, and everyday people making Salt Lake City what it is today. It's time for another episode of the I Am Salt Lake podcast.
I want to welcome you guys out today to episode 142 of the I Am Salt Lake podcast. My name is Chris Hollifield. I am your host. Welcome to the show. However you're listening to it, especially first-time listeners, thank you so much for checking out the podcast and finding out what is going on here in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. There is a website for the podcast. You can easily find that at iamsaltlake.com. There's links for iTunes, Stitcher Radio. We're on the Mediocre Radio Network. You can also download all of the previous episodes directly from the website, which if you haven't done so, I highly recommend you check them out. I've been talking to some really, really great people, musicians, authors, business owners, all types of people here in Salt Lake City. So thank you for the longtime listeners. Those of you that have been listening for a while, I can't thank you enough for sticking with me as I produce episode after episode of this podcast. On this episode, I sat down with the guys from Better Taste Bureau, formerly known as Hurricane Gig. They were actually on episode 69 about a year ago. So we do some catching up. We talk about an upcoming show that they're going to be doing May the 3rd at the Complex. They got a brand new CD that they're going to be releasing that you can purchase at the show. Tickets are only $10. You can get them at Smith Tix in advance. So I'd highly recommend you go get your tickets early for this show, as there's a good chance that it will sell out. If you would like to listen to the previous episode that Hurricane Gig was on, you can go to iamsaltlake.com/69. You can download it directly from the website or stream it, however you prefer listening to podcasts. Before I jump into the episode, I of course want to give love to our sponsors. Many thanks goes out to Tiff Blue from Peach Treats, local custom ear art made right here in Salt Lake City, Utah. You could check out her Etsy shop at peachtreats.etsy.com. Enter in the coupon code IAMSaltLake, all one word. You get 20% off of your entire purchase made at peachtreats.etsy.com. Also, want to thank the Urban Lounge, located right in downtown Salt Lake City, for their support. You could check out their website, theurbanloungeslc.com, and you get a complete lineup of all of the bands that are going to be coming there. A lot of great acts coming through the summertime, so make sure to check out their website, follow them on Twitter or Facebook. That way you guys could stay up to date. Also want to thank Exigent Records for their support of the podcast. Check out Crucial Fest. Go to crucialfest.com. You can get your wristbands early for this event, one of my favorite music fests that happens here in Salt Lake City. This is the 4th year. Really, really excited for that. So make sure to just head on over to the website, iamsaltlake.com. You got links for everything right there. You can connect with me. I got a voicemail line. You can drop me an email. Subscribe in iTunes, Stitcher Radio. However you listen to podcasts, you can find the I Am Salt Lake podcast. And I'm going to quit talking now, so why don't you guys join me now as I talk to the guys from Better Taste Bureau as they came over to my apartment here in downtown Salt Lake City. I chatted with you guys episode 69 as Hurricane Gig.
Yeah.
The name change.
Yeah.
You guys care to go into detail? I mean, why the name change? What's going on?
We've had the name Better Taste Bureau, I don't know, 2 years almost. So we've had it we've always had it, and we knew we were going to change it. But Hurricane Gig was kind of, mine and Gig, Sean, Flows of Smith. That was just kind of, that's what we started as. Those are like the rap names. And then we started rapping. Then Mason was always there. And he helped record us. He helped mix some of it. He helped produce some of it. But the real reason was it was a different vibe. And now Mason's producing all the beats, record with him. So
it's all original.
So it's like
stuff.
a group.
Yeah.
It's more of a group.
And I forgot to mention Mason is sitting in on this episode. He wasn't part of the previous episode. You were in Huntington Beach.
Man,
you remember?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I listened to that episode today, so that's how I remember.
Right. Fair enough.
I don't have that good of a memory.
I was very impressed.
Yeah, you were like, oh my gosh, this guy's stalking me. He knows. Is that where you're from, Mason?
No,
Huntington
I'm
Beach?
from around here. I was born in Virginia, but raised here.
Raised right here in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, pretty
Your
much.
whole whole life? I mean,
pretty much. I mean,
when did you move here from Virginia?
I was like a year or two old. So
so you don't even remember it.
No, not at all.
So this is home.
This is definitely home. Definitely home.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, and you guys, you've been with these guys pretty much since day one, or when did you team up?
I mean, really, things kind of started with myself and Harris back in. So I knew Harris in high school. All three of us went to the same high school. I didn't really know Sean.
Went to the same junior high too.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I just didn't really know Sean at all until post all that business, but. Harris started rapping in high school, and I've always been kind of doing some musical stuff, but wanted to get into it. I wanted to start kind of making beats and just playing around with music. And like, honestly, like day one, literally, like we were doing stuff on GarageBand on our Macs, like on like a Mac computer.
Yeah.
Starting when I was like 15 or something like that. So we've been kind of working since then. So I've kind of seen all stages of Harris and Gig and these guys.
But you don't do any of the rapping. You're just the beat master.
Oh yeah, no.
What is the technical? What is the technical term for that? I mean,
here's like there are like beat makers and there are producers and then there's kind of a range in between. But like I take from like these guys. Usually how we'll try to operate is like I'll make a beat from scratch, whatever, just whatever I'm feeling. Show it to these guys. They go, okay, hey, this has this sort of mood, sort of feel to it. They'll write to it, come back. We all kind of collaborate. Maybe we'll say like, oh, like your first verse is like cool, but like the chorus needs some work, whatever, kind of produce it on down. As opposed to a beat maker, somebody who just makes a beat, sends it off, and then never touches it again. Like, I'll help write choruses, things like that, but I don't ever rap on it. So that's kind of my role is just
do you have
production.
A desire to learn to rap at all?
Oh, I mean, like
can you rap?
I could, but that's just like not me.
That's
really.
not
like
you.
I sing on a couple of our choruses.
He has a
and
burning
things like
desire.
That.
You have a burning in your bosom.
Yeah, I just need to tell my story. All day. Yeah. No, that's not really my style of a thing. But like,
so
like I said,
where did you learn how to do it, to make beats? I mean, just self-taught.
All self-taught. Then pretty much all self-taught. I took piano lessons when I was
so you could play the
really
piano?
young. Yeah, then in 7th grade kind of picked up the guitar, took some lessons on that. I mean, I was in 7th grade. I was also playing the trumpet in band, like kind of doing these random little things. And so I play a lot of instruments, kind of jack of all trades, like master of none, but I can get what I want out of what I play. So,
have you been in any other musical groups of any sort in Salt Lake City area? Any other bands with guitar or piano, or is it all?
Not really. I've done some collaborations with other people, but no real projects specific.
Okay,
so.
Okay. And I'm just hounding you a little bit more because again, I talked to the other guys in the other episode.
I'm an episode behind.
You're an episode behind, and again, thank you. I mean, thanks again for reaching out. I mean, I love it when people contact me, because to me that says, hey, you know what, I'm interested to sit down and chat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now you guys have a new CD that's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
What's the release date of that?
So May 3rd is the album drop and the release show.
Okay, and I want to get into more detail, but what I want to do before that, you have an EP. Is there a song you want to play here? Let's get going so people can hear you guys.
First one, this one's called Out West.
Any like meaning behind the song? Does it have any? Is there any story behind it that you want to share before we play it? Or
it's got kind of like an old west kind of sound to it, I guess, but.
And
I mean, you hear. I mean, it's a local sample. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's just not like another beat I made. To me, like that West, it has that feel. But that was another thing too. Whenever I'm on vacation or whatever, like East Coast or wherever anyone asks, it's like, oh, Utah, just like out west, whatever.
Yeah.
Like kind of just as a general.
Where's
term.
Utah at, right?
Just out west.
How are those covered wagons?
Yeah, exactly. With pioneers and it's
riding horses to school.
So
it's not like West Coast, but we're saying, hey, we're still out west.
Exactly, man. Got to represent the West. Yeah, so,
absolutely.
Anyways, we'll play that. We'll play that track. We'll come back, chat some more about the CD, the show. I got a lot of questions to ask you guys. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Whoop. Feeling like I could freak out. Everybody rap to him now. Thought I graduated with the cap and gown. Oh, guess not, but I never held back. Can I rap if I never sell crack? Better not back down. Boy, you know me. Didn't even like rap at 14. Took till 16 to get listening. Took 2 more for me to get in the scene. This thing way more than a hobby. Hotter than my hobby, better tell somebody. Somebody party, how you bought a Ferrari? Must have a Xerox, too many copies. Shouldn't have said that I signed at the rest. When they wanna know where I say out west. Some gotta give, already give our best. Don't get it wrong, not about that rest. Living in a tidbit, hypocritical. Don't say that you isn't, cause you live a typical, cynical, miserable life just like the rest of us. Try to get by when it gets tempestuous. 2 MCs that play off. Every day's the play off. Till the day it pay off. Christmas ain't my day off. I said Christmas ain't my day off. I said till the day it pay off. I said every day's the play off. 2 MCs that play off. If you don't care, I don't care if you don't. If you don't care, I'ma make you mine. Don't look into my future, it'll make you blind. The devil said it'd be cool to take your time. Now you sitting there chilling while he's taking your time. So my tracks like trains, I train on tracks. No train of thought, I got planes of thought. They question my intentions. I mention I intend to be the answer to the why Danny Yang just shot. Assuming I'ma tune into what everyone is doing. They used to be suing and now they know that I'm a shooter. Refuted and muted, a couple couldn't compute it. Now rudimentary but rooted, they absolutely saluted. Oh yeah, no it's not right. How I outright writers pulling all nighters till they get arthritis. Going too deep, coming trying to unite us, and it's probably the reason why they wouldn't invite us. Unfortunately for them, I don't have Alzheimer's. Remember when they came around, they used to have blinders. Didn't really like us, said us, they weren't really like us, and they heard we got the better taste, and now she wanna bite us. 2 MCs that play off. Every day's the play off. Till the day it pay off. Christmas ain't my day off. I said Christmas ain't my day off. I said till the day it pay off. I said every day's the play off. 2 MCs that play off. It's hard for you to get it off the way that I spit it. So how could you be a critic? I think it's time that you quit it. I think I'd like to see a mimic, probably in at the clinic. And when you walk into the waiting room, you see that I'm in it. I'm saying you and me, we are not alike. I said you and me, we are not alike. Listen, isn't it evident how I walk up like sediment? Said it's purely a detriment. Should've stayed in your element, cause it's evident, isn't it? Why you're in this predicament, why your mind tore a ligament. What you get for not listening? You and me, we are not alike. I said you and me, we are not alike. Enough of you rap to other rappers and we sell out weed nights. Now you and me, we are not alike.
The new CD, the show, you guys are, I mean, it's at the Complex this time, right? That you guys are playing at, which is a much bigger venue than you guys had a CD release before. Yeah. It was just at the Shred Shed.
Yeah.
And, right? That way, am I correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. And that show sold out.
It did.
Do you anticipate this show selling out?
Well,
hopefully, right?
Well, we hope so. I mean, that's the thing, the goal, why we wanted to go big. There's no really...
That way you don't have to turn anybody away, right?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Well,
no, that is true.
Who knows?
Who knows? you don't know, so you got to buy your tickets early, right?
No, honestly, for real though, like the last show at the Shred last year, actually exactly a year ago from today, on the 13th, it sold out a week in advance. And so a lot of people tried to line up at the door, but they got turned away. And so...
Did that bum you out a little bit?
It did, but then I felt
part of
cool.
you was like, oh, wow, we sold it out. But I'm sure it frustrated you because you're like, man, I want these people to hear us.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, and so...
I mean, that was one of our best shows to date. And the reason we're doing that at the Complex is, reason one, 200 cap room to 850 cap room is a huge jump, but there's no venue here that's in between that's all ages.
So is that what the Complex, what'd you say, 850 people?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true as far as an all ages venue. Well, they do serve beer though, right?
Yeah.
But you can
but it's up on the balcony. It's like
okay, so it's separate, so it can be all ages can still come out.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And I'm trying to think if there really isn't, I guess, in the venue. I don't even, is that the name they still go by? So that's bigger.
13,
yeah. Gosh, you're right. There really isn't.
So
somebody needs to get on that here.
Exactly.
You know, to kind of have like a 600 range or
like 400 or 500. I think would be perfect.
Because how many did you say the Shred Shed holds?
200. Technically, I think Jesse said, the owner, it's like 190 something.
Yeah, and he probably really has to watch that because I've had him on the podcast and he's kind of told about some of the stories of the neighbors, not being too excited in the beginning. When he opened up there. But it's an awesome spot. It's an awesome spot, and so the complex. Who else is going to be part of that show? You got some other?
Yeah. So from Provo, we got Mimi Knowles. He won the Velour Battle of the Bands in December, and then we got Solar Suit. They're in high school right now. They won the X96 battle for their Kick-Ass show last summer. They won that, so they performed at the Kick-Ass show. Yeah, and then so they're seniors in high school right now. They're about to graduate.
So youngins.
Yeah, they're youngins.
They're great. They're awesome. Really impressive kids. Not kids. They're just really impressive. Musicians.
Yeah, musicians really good getting guys, out there.
And then we have Luna Loon, who we've collaborated with a lot, but she's awesome.
And how much are tickets for the show?
Pre-sale are $10.
Where can people go?
So Smith Ticks, or just hit us up anywhere. Facebook, Twitter, anything. Just.
But Smith Ticks. Boom, there you go. There's a Smith on every corner there. Every corner, and go out and get a ticket. And day of the show, I'm sure they're going to be more if they're available.
Well, that's the thing. We're going hard. Obviously, we can't just sit back and say, "Oh, it's going to sell out." But we're going for it. We really are going hard to sell this out because who's ever done that? The reason we're doing it, we wanted to go big. We didn't want to be safe, is because we're still trying to just push the envelope, do things that local rap has never seen. Someone's got to do these things, and so we were trying to be those people.
And what day did you say? May
3rd.
May 3rd. And
Saturday, May 3rd.
It's a Saturday night. Yep. It's a perfect night. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's ready. It's May, not too hot, not too cold.
Exactly. So, and then the new CD, it will be available at the show.
Yes, hard copies will be available.
Hard copies will be available. How many songs are on it?
12.
12 songs. Are you excited for it?
Stoked.
Well, of course, right? Yeah. So where did you guys record that at?
Just in Mason's house.
Yeah, a little bit over at 1 or 2 tracks. We did some stuff over at Metcom Studios.
Yeah, Metcom Studios,
and then the rest was just at my place. We recorded.
You got a little studio set up in there.
Studio set up there. Yeah, it's fun.
Now doing this album compared to or CD, whatever you guys want to call it, compared to the ones you've done in the past, with the knowledge of the ones you've done in the past. Obviously you learn a little bit from each time. Was this a lot easier to do, harder to do?
I would say, well, for me, this album is a ton better than anything. It blows anything out of the water, just because, it sounds different. You can't put your finger on it of what it sounds like, but it still sounds familiar and available to everyone. There's a lot of sounds, but for me, it was hard. It was the hardest one because Mason's sound. He produced all of it. The other albums have been pretty just classic sampled hip hop.
Okay.
And the other ranges,
The other ones we've kind of had we've come at it organically and naturally, but the other ones we've kind of gone off of a style to match previous people that we've listened to. Whereas this one is Mason's style. Okay. Mason's melodies and his beats. We're matching to his style. We're making a completely organic sound. So that's the one side of it that makes it a little more difficult, but the thing that we have going for us is this is our 5th project we've done together. So,
so you guys fluidity. Have learned, how to work together.
There's a lot of trust you build up, and it's okay, if he says this sucks, this probably sucks. So get rid of that. Or, hey, this line's really good. I know you're kind of iffy about it, but just go with it. I think this will be great. And there's a lot of trust there. So
the last album took us a year and a half to make, and then this one, we're at a year ago from the album release, and we're already done with an album that's 3 songs longer, and we cut a song off too. So we're just.
Why did you cut a song off?
We weren't able to get the right chorus done.
Okay.
We might revisit it later, but
put it on something else.
Yeah, put it on something else. Maybe release it after, just to kind of keep us going. But just the fluidity has kind of worked in our favor at this point. It's finally starting to pay off.
So the hard copy CD will be at the show, but I get a lot of listeners out of Utah. Okay, so where will it be on iTunes or through the website? For people to buy it that way too. Or?
Yeah, for sure. iTunes, Amazon,
Beats Audio, Google Play, we're everywhere.
Yeah, wherever.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. So that's what I wanted to know.
You can Shazam it. You hear it somewhere.
Do what now? Shazam it?
Isn't that what it's called?
The app to kind of hold it up and be like,
listen,
what am I listening to?
Yeah,
exactly.
Do you have to? I guess you have to set your song up with that, huh? For it to recognize.
So I
it.
mean, that's just honestly, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's just
It's
one.
Just,
it's
different
one
services. To
it's one service that just.
So I could set it up so when it recognizes my voice, it will be like, oh, you're listening to the I Am Salt Lake podcast.
I wonder
Yes,
if you could.
that'd be
That'd be
great.
cool.
You know, how cool would that be, right?
Exactly.
To do something like that. So you guys were on the podcast last year. About the same time. Is that pretty much what you guys have been doing this last year? Or you guys went on a tour, right? In December, a little mini tour?
We did a tour from Rexburg to St. George, just a little.
Okay.
But it was still our first tour. And then
that's right. That was your first tour.
Yeah. And then we've done a music video. We're in the works of another music video. We've done Summer Jam. I mean,
we're jumping ahead here because I want to get, so actually, before we do that, City Weekly's Rappers of the Year or Rapper of the Year, you guys got that award.
Yeah,
which means you're going to play Twilight.
Yes.
Stoked for that.
I mean, that's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Like,
fathom that,
how many
dude.
people go to Twilight? I mean,
Depends anything from 20 to 40,000.
but you don't know what band, obviously, or
No,
you can't share.
We're waiting. Honestly, we don't know though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's going to probably
I-
be your biggest crowd ever.
Ever.
go back for Katy Perry, dude.
But you don't, and no idea what the date is of what that's going to
No,
be. Yeah.
I wish. But
Still a little too early.
So explain the process to get that award. I mean, you guys, because it was one of the City Weekly's music events, right?
yeah, so how that works basically is, so City Weekly, they have like a panel of venue owners, like they call them tastemakers, just different kind of, journalists or whatever type of people around the Salt Lake area in Utah, who, elect, I guess, the top 20 rappers and bands and DJs. They nominate these people. So this is the first time that they've included hip hop as, a winner. Before in the past, they just nominated a few people and had them perform at a showcase. But this was the first time that you had the top 20 rappers online. You had, you had to share it on your pages, and then the people would vote for you. And then they took the top 10 out of the online vote, and then the top 10 performed at a showcase at the complex. And then the winner was based on basically, votes. So your own crowd, your own attendance. And then they had judges, so your performance.
Yeah, judges kind of were the ultimate.
Who were some of the other local rappers that you guys were up against?
So Malevolent MC, Atheist, Dying Crew.
So you had some good
Burnout.
some
people
good
that you were
competition.
up against.
Dumb Luck.
Yeah,
Dumb Luck,
definitely.
Yeah.
Pat Payne.
Yeah. No, they did a great job picking the people for sure. In the first place, they did it right, so it was really good to see. Kind of get that whole got that whole community in one room, which was pretty cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a fun thing.
It's never been done, which was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
It's good to see. It's good to see we actually have a scene, a solid.
well, the hip hop scene. I mean, even since the last time that you guys were on the,
Well, you've seen the rise of Atheist. He's one of the prominent dudes now, and he's kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
With the local scene.
why do you think the hip hop community is thriving like it is in Salt Lake? I mean, do you think there's anything behind that? Or
There's more camaraderie, I think.
I mean, it's just like anything. I mean, anything takes time. More
To
people getting
build.
interested. It's still so far away from where it needs to be. But I mean, like anything, you have to work towards it,
Well, yeah, the music scene in general, I think, has gone leaps and bounds. The tour you guys did in December, it was your first tour really of any sort, right? I mean, I'm sure something crazy. There's probably some crazy stories, right, that happened.
Yeah, I freestyled about boobs in St. George. That was nice.
Yeah, they were gonna.
Well, yeah, remember because the last time you were on the show, you talked about a show you played in St. George that got shut down at 10 o'clock for a noise thing.
Forgot about that.
Was that this is a different show that you guys did, right?
Yeah.
The revamp of that show. We
Is that
actually
a
did it.
venue?
It's at a little cafe, or what was the place called?
Jazzy's.
Yeah,
So it's their
yeah.
only
That's cool.
real venue down there.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe. That was fun. And we did Rexburg, Sammy's in Rexburg.
Oh, the pie shake place.
Yeah.
The pie. I was so disappointed when they shut down Sammy's
on
here in Salt
Yeah.
Lake.
I know, right?
You have to go far.
I think it was kind of a hard location, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Honestly, it
To
was.
get there. I
Nobody,
think
it's a one-way street. And
I think that was the downfall of, and it bums me out because he probably won't bring it back to Salt Lake because based off of that experience. So did you get a lot of people out to the shows, or was it just
It was
Great show up
impressive.
there.
It was
man.
a good amount.
It
It
really
was pretty
great.
fun. They gave us free pie shakes. It was great.
So Rexburg, St. George, where else? Where else did you go?
We did Provo.
Did Provo?
Provo
Okay.
and Salt Lake.
And then,
Finished
yeah,
a
big.
benefit concert in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
You said Vegas?
No.
Oh, I thought maybe
I
you
wish.
went down
Maybe
to
next year.
Are you guys? Do you guys doing any tours this summer at all? Or what?
We plan on basically after this hectic time of album and everything gets over. Yeah, we'll definitely plan on trying to book something for, late summer or fall. Hopefully, just create some buzz that we can maybe even go with somebody. Cause, you can go on tour, but it's only based on your own buzz or how many friends or family you have in that area, so it really helps to go with somebody that already has a name.
Or just do some weekend shows, like find
exactly.
somewhere in Vegas. Drive. It's only a 6-hour drive,
kind of
right?
ideal,
That seems like that might be a good. Or go to Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a good idea.
Or go back up into Pocatello or Rexburg.
Yeah.
Or
a good idea.
I don't know where else. Denver. That's the only thing I don't like about Salt Lake is how far away any other major
how the whole
city
west
is.
side-
Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
west.
it's the
mountain, yeah.
I lived out east, and it was so nice because it was boom, 2 hours New York, boom, another couple hours you're in Boston, boom,
Philly.
DC, and it's like
Seriously.
it was nice for that, and everything is just so spread apart.
Yeah.
When you hit the West Coast, So talk about the U92 hip hop champ. What is that? I saw that posted on your Facebook, right? What is that?
Yeah,
all
so
about?
that was the first time they've ever done that too.
Okay.
So
This was before the City Weekly.
Oh, so this is even before the City Weekly.
Yeah, this is back in, what was it?
Summer,
So first
July.
week of,
July
last week of June, first week of July.
Yeah.
So basically what happened is U92 announced that they're going to have a homegrown championship. So they, announce on the air that they want all these people to, submit their songs. So there was an online submission portal that you submitted your songs, and they said they had 200 or 300 songs submitted, right?
Yeah, I heard 4 from someone. It was, I don't know.
Yeah, just
Either way,
couple hundred
There was a
songs,
lot.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even really think anything of it. We just kind of submitted it in, and
We didn't think.
Yeah, we
we
had
next
like
thing
a
we
friend.
know, we're
Yeah,
in
we
the
had a
top
friend
10.
show it to
We're in the
us,
top
yeah.
10, and they're voting on the website, and then we get into the performance.
Did they have votes? They didn't have votes, did they?
I think they had votes.
I think they just nominated 10 people, right?
Yeah, because then there was the 2 shows.
Did they?
Yeah, anyway.
And there was the 2 shows. But anyway, yeah, they had 2 showcases, same type of thing. It was at the complex too. So go down, you battle these other local MCs again too. And there's judges, and basically it's votes. They had text-in votes, which was pretty cool. And then they actually had a legit rapper, a name. His name was Problem. He's from the Bay. He's pretty big.
That was a judge.
He was a judge. Yeah, it was cool.
And did they play your music then on U92?
No, they said her name.
They said our name though. Hey,
Yeah,
Would that have been
For a while,
would
for
that have been
6
awesome though,
months.
or what? Right?
Oh man,
if
that's
you
a dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
played some local. Or,
Yeah, not quite. Maybe someday.
Does
It's going that
anything
way.
play any local hip hop at all?
KRCL,
KRCL is.
Yeah.
KRCL
does.
but no. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Didn't
I don't
they
think
used to?
there's-
There used to be some radio stations around here that did. I know, X96 used to, but that
X96 still does.
They
so-
do, but it's not really. It's probably they probably wouldn't do any rap. Or
No,
hip-hop
unless you're probably
No.
Beastie Boys,
Yeah.
Not gonna
Well,
do
let's
anything.
play another song.
Cool.
And then I got some fun questions I want to ask you guys.
Yeah,
Come
there we
back
go.
and so I don't know what song you guys want to
All
do.
right, let's do Looking Back. This one features Luna Loon. This one's on the EP too.
Okay, awesome. And where can people find the ET? Gosh, EP. Can they find that online too?
Yep, it's on iTunes and
So go on there and purchase it. Download the
just
songs.
search Better Taste Bureau. Find us on iTunes.
Yeah, check
Awesome.
it out.
Yeah, check it out. And anything you want to share about this song?
It's got a great music video we shot out.
Okay,
just
so
last year.
There's a music
for it.
video for
Yeah.
it. And where can people find the music video?
YouTube on our channel. Just search "Looking Back, Better Taste Bureau."
Okay, and I'll put
it'll be
all
the main thing that comes
I'll
up,
put the
so,
links too on for this episode
sure.
show notes. So you just go to the website, and you guys got a killer website, by the way, too.
So thank you. That means a lot.
That it's easy. It's easy to get around and easy to navigate. Well laid out. So, anyways, we'll play the song. We'll come back and chat a little bit more with you guys. So
Awesome.
cool.
They looking back, 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 they looking back. Go. Hey, staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when he walk away, looking back. No, you better not go there. No, you better not go there. Staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when you walk away, looking back. Nah, you better not go there. Nah, you better not go there.
Every pass my eyes start to follow. It gets hard to swallow, 'cause I wish it was you to take me all the ways that you need me. I know you can read me, so I'm waiting on you.
Good then. If he was good then, you wouldn't be looking over here like you wanna be booking from the man who got your hand. I know he's not the right one. Glad he left your left hand, I'll take it with my right one. Feeling like I known you before, it's only night one. Tall glass of water, but you really only 5'1". Mom's a tall glass too, see where you get the height from. Smile is a bright one, I can tell you like punch, your man's not frightening. I don't really care if he's got you locked down, he's not the sheriff. See you like a pirate, he is a parrot. Used to walk him out so he's a little less embarrassed. Passing the past of the bygones, we bygones. Try to stop me from scoring, already past the pylon. Grass is greener, got a tanning on my lawn. Up before the sun, have a ham and eggs by dawn. Staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when he walk away, looking back. Nah, you better not go there. Nah, you better not go there. Staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when you walk away, looking back. Nah, you better not go there. Nah, you better not go there.
Every pass my eyes start to follow. It gets hard to swallow, 'cause I wish it was you to take me all the ways that you need me. I know you can read me, so I'm waiting on you.
Yeah. I see you walking with him, probably caught a win. That I got a set of skills that you said you wantin' him. Hold up, girl, what you want with him? Call me an artisan, doesn't even matter what you want, I got it there. Don't mean to brag, but your man is a battle. You and him, to me it doesn't add up. Really he to you is more like a chauffeur. Thank you very much, now I get to know her. She will be mine in some maniacal laughs. Won't even think about you and your Tylenol pass. So put it on the record like a vinyl scratch. That should never be with her once she smiles back. Then he say we couldn't go, hello girl, we good to go. Something that I should've known, she replied, goodness no. Go, 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 baby, roll with me. Go, go, girl, and what it hope TB. Hey, staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when he walk away, looking back. Nah, you better not go there. Nah, you better not go there. Staring at you with him, would you look at that? Then he turn around when you walk away, looking back. Nah, you better not go there. Nah, you better not go there.
Every pass my eyes start to follow. It gets hard to swallow, 'cause I wish it was you to take me all the ways that you need me. I know you can read me, so I'm waiting on you.
So let's say you had you could own any pet, illegal or not illegal. I told
Ask
you these.
Sean this.
I told you that these would be different types of questions.
Yo,
What pet would you own if
dude,
your dream?
I would love to walk down the street with a walrus. I think that would be you've never seen it before, you know.
Pretty fun.
Where would you keep it though?
That's the tricky one. I mean, I'd probably have to accommodate. I don't know.
Buy it.
Yeah,
No, I like where
large.
I like where you're running with this though. You just you know, people are like, oh, I just want a cat. It's like, man, you
Well, you said illegal or illegal. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
What's an illegal animal?
Yeah, I say
That's
I don't know if there's any
definitely an
specific
illegal
laws
animal.
like
against
maybe a
owning
tiger,
walrus.
a
Yeah.
tiger or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Is
I
a
don't know.
beaver illegal? Is that illegal in the state of Utah? 'Cause, I mean, I'd love to put that on a leash. That'd be great.
A beaver and a walrus walking them together.
Okay.
What about you guys? I mean, this guy wants a walrus. I mean, let's.
Take it
It's
away,
hard to
Ray.
beat, man. I don't know. I just want like a. Dude, I don't even know. What?
You just go big. Take an elephant, man.
Dude.
Just an elephant.
Dude,
Ride it
an
around.
elephant.
Get it,
Throw a
son.
saddle on that. Just chill. Be to ride
Low
downtown.
gas mileage.
Oh, great gas mileage. Just stop.
Yeah.
Eat some trees on the way.
Perfect.
Easy. Let it roam. No
All
one can
right,
stop
so
it.
Mason's going with an elephant,
Yeah, let's
right?
do it.
Dude, I would do. I don't know. I think it'd be rad to an ostrich
An ostrich.
Son.
or like an emu. You know, ride that around town. Like forget a bike or a car.
Gotta-
You know.
So really, we just want weird forms of transportation, basically. So.
All right, let's say that you could try out any job for a day. Any job.
Gynecologist?
Just,
I'm sorry.
Just for a day. You're just trying it out. I mean, you can go with it. I like that.
I just got to be honest, man.
There you go.
Just for a day.
Man,
And I'm not going to even ask why.
yeah.
I'm not going to even ask why. We'll leave that one alone. What about?
Oh man.
Man, when I was little, I always wanted to be a paleontologist, dig up dinosaur bones. I think that'd be a rad thing. Go dig up some dinosaur bones. I'm in a good state to do that, so wouldn't be too big of a stretch. But I'd love to do that. It'd be sick. That'd be fun. That's your real answer for me.
No, I like it though.
Oh, man, that's something like you need to think about. But like, what's something like you think that people just have like the easiest, or not even like the easiest, but you think they're like,
Well, just try it out like for a day. Like I think it would be fun to be like a male escort. or like a SWAT team.
There you go.
Part of the SWAT team or something like that. Just I don't know,
like
just for a day.
like president. I think that'd be cool to see what they really do. Like,
I want to be president for the day.
No.
Yeah, but like just for a day,
what do they do?
somehow you were an expert already. It wasn't like you were having to learn it. You know what I mean? Like, boom, you automatically knew how to be a president of the
First dreaded president. There you go.
Go in, start a war, next
dreaded-
day back off. It's fine.
that's next.
Yep.
President boy.
It's the next
Okay,
step
cool.
for society.
All right, so I like it. So let's say that Rufus from Bill and Ted's, he appears out of nowhere with a time-traveling phone booth. You could go anywhere to any time in the past. What time are you traveling to, and what are you going to do when you get there?
Dude.
Anytime in the past.
You remember Bill and Ted's, right, with the phone booth?
This is
Yo,
tough.
I'd go to the set of 16 Candles and try to hit on Molly Ringwald.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
I'm liking you tonight,
You know,
These are tailor made for sure.
dude. You've been thinking about this one, haven't you?
You got this.
I've been
list of
asked this question
questions
before, dude.
Yeah.
Have you really been asked this? I mean, I know it's probably a pretty generic question, but so you like Molly Ringwald?
I do, man. I mean,
Has she been in any recent movies?
I'm trying to think. Maybe she played like a mom or something, but
Mom.
I don't know.
Because she was, I mean, that
Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, well those are older though. But where is she now?
I don't know. I think she's living on her money. She's set. Not sure.
Do you have some Molly Ringwald posters in your room?
I need one, dude.
Yeah,
If you find a place where I can get one.
I'm sure they're out there.
That's solid.
What about you guys over there?
Maybe there's a couple like, Cowboys Indians time would be pretty rad.
Why
like Old West?
You dig the Old West?
I don't know, just kind of see that, and then like
Billy the Kid era, maybe. Go into the saloons and kick open the bar doors,
Yeah, there you go.
and then pour me a shot of whiskey.
Exactly. Just kick 'em
and
around.
then I don't know, like then another time probably be like straight up like Bible times,
That would be
Just-
cool
yeah.
to go back, like
so to say.
Moses or Noah's Ark. Have you guys seen that new Noah movie?
I've wanted to, but then people say it was bad. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
so I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'd probably be in that same. But I was going to say I want to go see I want to see the pyramids be built, or at least like kind of near the end. Go back. I mean, you could be like a genius at that time. Hang out with some pharaohs, whatever. Be kind of an interesting thing to see. I think it's no Molly Ringwald, but Cleopatra's not bad either. So
She's nice.
Okay, let's say that you can, next question is, you can erase any time period of your past. Is there a time period that you wish you could erase?
Junior high.
Junior high? Was that pretty rough for
It was
you?
rough, dude. It was rough.
What was rough about it for you?
Dude. I don't know,
Awkward,
man.
just
It's
being
just-
awkward.
It's awkward,
yeah.
man. You didn't have your game yet. You didn't.
But don't you think, I mean, even high school, man, was like, I look at photos of my high school, like years age, and I'm just like, man, I thought I was awesome.
you
know what I mean?
But I mean, you can't say you weren't, because like if you believe you're like that awesome in high school, you just got to feel good about that and go like, I thought I was pretty great. I may have looked like.
Well, and like, I don't know how old you guys are, but like, do you look at people, even, I don't know, 15, 16 years old, and you're like, they just seem so young, and you're just like, man, I thought I was so
you feel
much
like
older.
You're that age still. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like I'm trapped. I don't feel like I'm 36. It's like, gosh, like I'm just
It's
a
weird.
teenager
Scares me.
with an awesome beard.
I
I don't like
can't
It's
it.
going
dispute
by,
that.
man. It's crazy.
I mean, that's the best part of growing up. I think is the ability to grow a beard.
Dude, seriously.
I
You get a whole
The
different
only
demographic.
benefit.
Yeah.
You get a whole different demographic of chicks, dude. It's like, boom. It's nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you say junior high. What about you guys?
I'd agree. Junior high as well. It was.
I don't know, dude.
it
That
was
picture
just
of you and
too
your
great.
trumpet were pretty
Actually,
dope.
you're right. I was blessed without an awkward phase in my life, so it's good.
We said without an awkward.
Oh yeah, I never had an awkward phase.
Oh,
ever,
whatever.
Ever. Yeah.
Seriously?
He's being sarcastic.
No,
We'll have your
absolutely.
picture later.
Yeah.
Pretty.
If I-
And
yeah,
you can go to the website and I'll post these photos. No, I'm
Yes.
just
Yeah,
kidding.
you should.
How,
Dude,
I should get.
this
I
is
should
very
get-
topical.
you
This
guys
came up
should-
this week in my life, so this is good.
What
yeah.
it did describe? I mean, what it was just you and
it's
holding a
it's
trumpet,
it's
or what?
braces and like a long hair shag, and then like trumpet band geek like.
Did your mom cut your hair?
Bad.
My mom used to cut my hair. Insisted, I'm not going to pay for you to get a haircut. I'll cut
I've got
it
an aunt
myself.
who cuts hair. She does a great job.
See, my mom
but,
didn't. My mom did a horrible job cutting hair.
Did you have a bowl cut?
Dude, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like
That's-
back in the
yeah,
day.
That was my
Right.
line,
Okay.
actually. Yeah,
And
that's
she,
solid.
what was horrible about it is she would take us out into the front of the house, and we'd have to sit on a chair and put a towel around us, and we'd get our hair cut in front of the whole entire neighborhood.
That's
Rock out.
kind
It
of
was
weird.
like,
Cool.
Mom, seriously,
Nice.
I don't want to get hair in the house. And it's like, and of course I wasn't making any money, so I couldn't afford, to pay for my own haircut. Horrible. So both of you guys, everybody junior high across the board.
I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
That was rough.
All right. Let's say you have the ability to resurrect one celebrity from the past. Who will you bring back to life? So, of course, they have to be a dead celebrity.
celebrity.
A dead celebrity.
Oh, dude.
Dead celebrity, man.
And also, so pick who it is and why you chose them.
Well, I mean, I'd love to have seen a handful of musicians. I mean, the people that died at 27. I mean, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix.
I'm only letting you pick one.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I would really like to see how a Tupac would deal in the current state of hip hop, because I really like what he did, and I didn't really get to see the extent like it grow into what it. I mean, he'll always be great because he never got to taint his own career like Snoop Dogg did. Like Snoop Dogg was great, and then he just kind of fell off. And I would have wanted to see if maybe Tupac was creative enough to withstand that and maybe add something else to hip hop.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's cool. A little diversity in the group here. Like, I would love to see Elliott Smith again. I like. He
Did you
makes
ever
some of
see?
his-
Did you ever go see him perform at all?
I was just a little too young. Didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know about him until after he'd already gone. But
He played up at the U.
His last show was up at the U.
Yeah, and I was at that show.
Oh, no way.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a fantastic
That's what I heard.
show. It was.
Yeah, no, he's.
I mean, of course, nobody knew it'd be his last show.
yeah.
but excellent musician.
Oh yeah, his songs, like just his lyrics, everything he writes, like just so like emotional and cool. I would have loved to see him just still make music like that. So
Yeah,
he'd
be a good age still if he was stuck around. I mean,
Absolutely,
yeah.
he's like in his prime. Still.
Do you have a favorite Elliott Smith album, or I mean, are you a pretty big Elliott Smith
Yeah,
fan?
no, I
Okay.
do. I really love EXO. But I honestly really love From a Basement on the Hill.
That's a good album.
Yeah, just I mean that was kind of one of the last ones they released, but King's Crossing is one of my favorite songs. All that, so I would have loved to see it.
What was the band? Wasn't he in a band? It was started with an H or something like that.
Oh, Heat Miser.
Was he in that band?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in that band or something?
I
like
think
that?
I
I'm
didn't
not
really
that
know
big of
too
an
much
Elliott
about
Smith
it.
nerd.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy his music, and it's obviously at that show, but
Yeah.
I used to be more than I am now.
Yeah.
But what about you? What you have a celebrity?
Man, that's tough. But I don't know, personally, like, because we always kind of like, our society like raises these celebrities up once they die.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting thought. So,
And isn't it weird how like all of a sudden somebody dies and then they post it on Facebook and it's like, you never talked about this
Yeah,
person
that's what
before.
I'm-
They act like they're the
like-
best person
well,
in the
that's
world.
the thing. It's like, of course, like, yeah, they're dead. We should mourn them,
Yeah.
But like, why weren't you talking about how great they are before? I mean, so to me, like, I think that's like a lesson. Like, of course you can't live like that, but the goal is to hopefully live like that, live every moment like you can, like enjoy every moment with your loved ones or people like that, But for me, like Heath Ledger, so he could play the Joker again.
I like it. I love all your guys' answers.
That's good.
But and I know when I had you guys on before, we talked about some favorite local eating spots.
Yeah.
You
Don't
guys
worry.
you guys find any new local eating spots that you want to talk about?
See, that's the thing. because I know you talk about this.
Yeah,
and
well, it's fine.
I warned these guys before. I was like, we got to think of something new. So we can say the same one.
I haven't always been bringing it up on every episode, trying to throw some loops in the game. You know what I mean? But, you talked about the burritos, the taco carts. You still enjoying
So
them?
that's still,
Dude,
still.
percentage of my paycheck goes out to burritos every month.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Well, what about you, Mason? I mean, you weren't on the podcast last time. I mean, do you have any favorite local eating spots, period?
Local eating spots, period. Well,
Not
it's
Cafe
kind of
Rio.
Not Cafe Rio.
Yeah.
I mean,
McDonald's. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's like sometimes, it's like, I want to, McDouble. It's like, I don't want people to see me going through that.
That's funny, man. One's kind of a favorite of all of us, but me too, is Bruges, the waffle place.
I
there.
still haven't eaten there.
You gotta check it out, man.
And
it's delicious.
Okay, so there's the one in Sugar House. Is that the only?
No,
is
there's
there
one right downtown.
Where?
Too.
I think there,
it's
yeah.
on like
By Pioneer Park.
Third.
Okay.
South or something.
Third South.
I know. Okay,
Yeah.
I know exactly where.
Yeah,
it
and
is.
there's one in Park City
Every
too.
time I drive by it, I'm like, I need to go there now.
Yeah,
Okay, now
exactly, yeah.
I'm glad you said it.
You need a solid dessert. Check it out.
Yeah.
Don't eat breakfast. Go there for lunch and get the machine gun sandwich, dude. It's huge.
Okay, and for people that can't see, I mean, he's showing huge.
Dude, he's huge.
Like
they
the
get
size of
I think it's
of
like
a
a loaf
football.
of bread. Yeah,
Like
it's like a loaf of bread, and then they
An
like split it in
NFL
half.
football.
Yeah.
Football.
They put
It's
like
no
I don't
Nerf
know
ball.
if there's. I think it's Belgian sausage, and they put the Belgian sausage
Is that
inside.
a thing?
And they put,
Belgian
I
sausage.
think so. Maybe it's Swedish. I don't know. And then they put fries
Yeah.
on top, and then they got like this spicy ranch that they drizzle on top.
Drizzle.
It's my birthday sandwich, dude. It's like
No, I love how you brought that up. You're like,
Yeah.
what, you're warning me. You're like, okay, and you're not the first person who said it. You got to think of somewhere where.
Yeah, for real though.
No, I think it's it's good to support the local places.
It is
It
good.
goes
I'm
back
down-
to supporting the local music, supporting the local eating.
Yeah. What about you? Like, honestly, I want to find out because, I mean, I'm one of those guys, I'll be honest.
Okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
I want to support these local spots, but when it comes down to it, I go to Chipotle. You know, I go to Rumby. I go to Noodles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I go to my fair share of places
Yeah.
like Noodles and those type of places, and I even Taco Bell or Del Taco, for those late night.
yeah, if the local places are open at 3 a.m, I'm sure I frequent them a lot more.
talking about the Pie Hole.
Okay.
I love the
yeah.
Pie Hole on State Street. I mean,
That's right.
they're open
No, yeah,
at
I've been
least
there. They're
until
good.
2 or
I
3.
always drive
I'll
by
hit
and they're
them up
open.
after a night of
After the
Cheers
Jackalope.
to You or Jackalope or Murphy's.
Yeah.
I'll walk over there and get a few slices of their potato bacon pizza.
Potato bacon.
Yeah, that's good stuff. To kind of soak up the booze a little bit. And Lucky 13, I went there for brunch
Oh,
today.
dude,
So
yes.
solid.
Okay, Lucky 13.
Yeah.
Nobody's put peanut butter on a hamburger and made it work.
Is it not one of the best? I went there
it's
today, met up with a friend earlier, and they weren't serving burgers yet. They don't start serving. I think, what did they say, 1 o'clock or something, so, and I was really psyched up to get another peanut butter burger.
Yeah. Right?
And,
Did you get it?
no, because we were there
shame.
before 1 o'clock. So I got the, one of the brunch things,
yeah.
So yeah, Lucky 13.
frequently
What's
go
that
there.
spicy one they have? What's the really?
Oh, there it's.
I feel like
There's like
the
Big Benny,
Cajun,
there's the
the
Big
Ca-
Benny, and then there's the
the Cajun or something.
it's
right?
one of their challenge burgers. They
Okay.
have at the bottom there. But it's like, it's got like, it's like the meat's cooked in like habanero sauce with habanero sauce on it with peppers on top of that. Like the whole thing will like make you cry if you eat it, like uncontrollably.
And have you eaten it?
Oh, I got it and I had to trade with a friend who can handle spicy stuff, man. Like I cannot handle that. Like I'm a baby about it. I'm a baby.
Have you ever thought about doing the challenge, that burger challenge? That they have?
It's like I've seen the numbers they put on their little menu there. It's like a guy's eating a whole sheep in like 2 minutes. Like you can't.
Well,
do
it's
it.
pretty expensive
Like,
if you can't do it. You mean,
Yeah, but if you do
out.
it, they'll pay you like $1,000 cash. Or something
Yeah.
like
Are you
that. It's on the
serious?
table.
Yeah, you
absolutely.
make-
Dude, I'm
make
gonna
some-
go numb my tongue and go do that real quick. And earn $1,000.
No, and you better have an empty stomach.
That's true. Shouldn't eat
Yeah.
that.
Bite your tongue.
Numb your tongue.
I should.
Bite
It
your
tastes
tongue
great. You don't need to numb your tongue.
Yeah, I don't
But
know if
another
I can
place I
handle
really like, if you're in the mood for like vegetarian or vegan food, which occasionally I am. I have my.
When you get done with Lucky 13,
Yeah, when
you
you're
head
done,
over there.
we're talking burgers. I mean, I used to be vegan for quite a few years, and so I still I enjoy vegetarian food, but Frisch. I don't know if you guys heard of Frisch.
I think I have
Frisch?
heard of them.
No, Frisch. It's like Frisch. stands for fresh in German. But they used to be in the old, what is that? My mind is blank. Right on the corner of 8th and 5th East and 8th South. It's the old burrito. It used to be, now they moved over by like Shanghai. So in their new location, and I'm actually going to be talking with the owners on a future episode here in a few weeks. So great food. I mean, great burritos.
What's it called again?
Frisch.
Is that with like
FRISCH. I think, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways,
Check that out.
in the reviews, people that read the reviews are like, typically I don't like vegetarian food, but this, is excellent. Like, it's great.
Like
And,
vegetarian burritos.
well, they got burritos in other stuff like, wraps, the burrito wraps, and they got like excellent nachos and, just, food, just some good food. I don't know.
Edible stuff
Just
that's
go
not
in there
meat.
and eat,
that.
and they're great people too. Great owners, great family.
Not like typical vegetarians. Like
No. Yeah, Lee and Rachel, they're not judgmental at all.
Oh, that's good.
I know how those like that was one of the biggest things I had a hard time with being vegan is like I felt like I was just a jerk to everybody. You know what I mean? Like it was like I used to get in fights with my roommates and be like, "Man, how dare you cook cheese in my pan?" And
Really?
don't vacuum the floor, you'll kill the dust mites. And I mean, it just like it got crazy.
That's hardcore.
So it was
Dust mites, dude.
yeah, you don't want to kill the dust mites. But so anyways, new CD coming out May 3rd, right?
Yep,
May 3rd shows at the Complex.
Yes.
Let's go down information on how people can find you. I mean, it's just probably go to the website. Tell us what it is.
Yeah, bettertastebeer.com. Pretty simple. Go there. You can find us. Twitter and Instagram at BTBSLC. And then Facebook is just Better Taste Bureau. Basically, search Better Taste Bureau anywhere.
Yeah.
There's not really anybody.
Boom.
Competing for that.
Go out, buy the CD, buy it on iTunes. You can get merch. I mean, you're wearing one of the hats right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get that from the website.
Yeah, you can hit us up and get it on the website.
You guys do Instagram too, right? Didn't
Yes.
you? Or you're on Instagram, so you're pretty much every social media outlet. Now, do you have any other shows besides the third, or is the third kind of what you're pushing?
Well, we
right
do.
now?
I mean, the third is what we're pushing, but we have some more. I mean, we're doing the arts festival this summer, which would be
and then
rad.
so then Twilight
And then
too.
Twilight.
Yeah.
So I mean, pretty much as you can do.
Yeah. And follow you, give you a follow, like you on Facebook, Twitter, and you'll tell people obviously where you'll be at.
We definitely
next.
we post a lot. We're not like we don't post like too much.
Enough. Yeah,
We'll let you know what's going on. and then
Exactly.
that's it.
Exactly. Anything else before we close out?
Oh,
and if you guys want to play another song, I'm up to play another song. If you guys want to end the show out with the song,
we have a good one
but
for
anything else you want to mention before we stop recording here? Anything you want to talk about?
No, just thanks for having us on. It's great to be back here, man. Like Salt Lake City, like message to you. Let's keep the music scene going, locally, just everything.
Yeah, come out and support.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
Yeah.
Cool.
And this last song as we sign out is called Outliers.
Anything you want to share about this one?
Just a new track. It'll be we released this track when we won the City Weekly thing, kind of as a celebration sort of deal. The only place you can find this right now is on our SoundCloud, but it'll be on our new album coming out. It's kind of just about Salt Lake, man. It's just about being
Absolutely.
an outlier, not
Salt Lake
from
anthem.
a big city, but not from a little city.
Where you from, don't know that place. 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 Where you from, don't know that place, and preaching to the choir. 3 Salt Lake is nothing but an outlier. Where you from, don't know that place. Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like where you from? Where you from? Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're O-U-T-L-I-E-R-S, count it out. You're O-U-T-L-I-E-R-S, count it out. Hey, how tourist. Why do you save your money? Cause dawg, don't you know the world isn't made of money? And I wonder what he do with it though. Man, that's what I do with it though. Make a buck, save it up, but I never make enough. I got that good all around me. Hey, it's good you found me. I've been waiting, anticipating, now with all my sweet candy. They like candy, put it down for me. I promise that we got it. There's no need to get all crazy, kids. Why you so neurotic? I need everybody chill right now. Got this beat, I gotta kill right now. Get that money, make a meal right now. No, not ready to be real right now. Now it's time for the drug reference and how I put in work. Got so many people around me telling me it wouldn't work. Like, never knew why hip-hop was cocky, now I understand it. Feels so good when you make that progress, took my life for granted. Where I come from, how I'm raised, how my mom working slaves. Single mom with all 5 kids, got his presents on birthdays. What did I know what happened to be? Something spectacular happened to me. Since I started to rap on the beat, I've been at it so adamantly. It's H&G and BTB, from FAT to the BAR. Let them know with the 808s, minimum face, now here we are. Where you from, don't know that place, and preaching to the choir. 3 Salt Lake is nothing but an outlier. Where you from, don't know that place. Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like where you from? Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're OUTLIERS, sound it out. You're OUTLIERS, sound it out. Pioneers make the rear view mirror rattle. Pioneers that never can settle. I promised we would be quiet, but now it's like heavy metal. They said lights out. What? Really though? Cause it's light out. Old people want how they're mad again. Oh no, rap again. Feeling like I brought a soap buffer to the Vatican. Turn it down's not an option. Gonna clock my speakers knocking. With more soul than it's usually socks in. Their hands up like an oxen. It's shocking, they stay flocking. Outstanding where you're boxing. Regardless of the doctrine, we all trust in John Stockton. And it's no more Darren Williams, but you can do me a Derek favor. Acknowledge me by where I'm from, but judge me by my flavor. And you must mind my state, cause you can't match my state of mind. You cannot state my lines, they're too deep, I got them in compromise. And life is a workout, I still work till it work out. Because man, anything worth having isn't just gonna happen. I see you sit down on your couch, hope it falls in your lap. And while you're napping, I'm on the track, rapping, lyrically lapping. You see the seconds, the minutes, the hours, and making it sound that is rightfully ours. Diminish it down, I'm finishing countless, devour, replenish, I'm feeling it power. And then I'm smiling it down his face, making shit that he feels out of place. Going so big we run out of space, so big I orbit in outer space. Where you from, don't know that place, and preaching to the choir. 3 Salt Lake is nothing but an outlier. Where you from, don't know that place. Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like where you from? Yeah, we heard it one too many times, like cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're cool, not cool enough. Now you're not that cool, you count it out. You're OUTLIERS, sound it out. You're OUTLIERS, sound it out. O-U-T, we O-U-T, we sound it out. We O-U-T, we O-U-T, we sound it out. We sound it out, we sound it out. We O-U-T, we sound it out. We